2. There we are. Yay! Hello, YouTube. How are you? From the neighborhood Crustation, swimming over to you. And it is really orange. Why is it really orange? Oh, well, we're just going to go with it. Anyway, maybe it'll clear up. So, I woke up this morning at 7:30. That's early for the Crustation. It really is. It may not be early for you, but for me, it is early. So I thought, well, I'm up. Might as well get to it and do it, right? So I get a message from a friend saying that Yemen shot a rocket over in Saudi Arabia. And first I was like, sorry, I don't like Saudi Arabia. Then I was like, well, I probably should look into this more before I start doing the master share. You know how we share things. And if you guys, side note, commercial break here, if you are going to share something and it's something important, look into it, okay? Because we share too much stuff and we're just like, this sounds good. And it's like, well, wait a minute. No, the world is not made out of green cheese. No. So what happened? Well, first of all, what's going on? Saudi Arabia, you guys know it's obviously a country, and then you have Yemen. And we look at what happened. Well, according to an emergency reports from Yemen, a surface-to-surface missile fired by the Yemen army has hit Riyadh, and I'm probably mispronouncing that name. It's Riyadh in Saudi Arabia. The Arab constellation fighting in Yemen said on Thursday that it has intercepted a ballistic missile that hit 65 kilometers away from Saudi Arabia's holy city of Mecca. So if you don't know, which I'm sure that a lot of you do, in Saudi Arabia there is Medina and Mecca, and those two cities are very holy and very precious to the Muslim people. There is what's called the Kaaba in there. There's all kinds of stuff in there, and if it got destroyed, oh buddy, it would be bad. Very, very, very bad. So it was too close to comfort for that rocket to be shot at Mecca. Well, okay, so the Yemen army acquired this type of missile from, where did they get the missile? That's what we want to look at. Acquired this type of missile from Russia before being seized by Ali Abdullah Saleh's militaries. He stressed that operating the vehicle that carries this kind of missile and launching it required a high technology and advanced courses and could not possibly have been done by the Houthi military. It is clear that from the expert that the missile was launched by the Iranian experts or missile officials belonging to outlasted Sela military. Now, rewind for a minute. Like, what does that have to do with anything? Where we got the ammunition from is important. And first of all, they're saying that they got this type of missile from Russia, and then somebody came in and took it, and then somebody's saying that they wouldn't have known how to run it because it was a very complicated thing. And then they're saying the missile with some experts in Iran. So I think it's really kind of confusing where they got the thing from. So that was written by the Al-Bari English writer. Is the Al-Bari's written staff. Sorry, I'm getting confused here. And they wrote that on Friday the 28th. Of actually last year. Friday, the Media Bureau of the Operations Commanded in Yemen released footage showing that the missile attacked against a stationary target in Saudi Arabia's city of Tifif, located more than 700 kilometers, 434 miles southeast of the capital. Riyadh is the capital. The video shows that Volcanic 1 blasting off from a launcher deployed in a unknown location in Yemen. The voice of a man can clearly be heard as he chants slogans against the United States and Israel and launched this missile. So what they're saying here this type of missile was launched at this time, so many miles from here, so many miles from there. And this guy was like, not happy with the U.S., which a lot of people aren't happy with the U.S. I'm sorry, okay? It's not us. It's not me. It's not me, okay? So the Yemenis claim that the missile had been launched at Saudi military base located to the west of the capital in retaliation for the kingdom's relentless war against their country. Well, see, now, this is where it gets interesting. It went on to stress that the attacks show that Raha is well within the range of Yemen's missiles. The Saudi officials have not made any comments on the report, but locals have said on Twitter that the missile struck a military camp to the west of a different town near Raha. The regime in Raha has been increasingly pounding Yemen since 2015, March of 2015, in a bid to reinstall the country's ex-government and crush the wholesale and the Al-Sharia movement. The military aggression has claimed the lives of over 11,400 Yemenis, including women, children, according to the latest tally by the Yemen monitoring government, and that comes from Press TV. So what they're saying there is that Saudi Arabia has gone in and attacked Yemen because they want to set Yemen's government back in that Yemen kicked out. Now, I don't know why Yemen kicked him out. I don't know all about that. And one thing was saying a lot that the Saudis at first were saying this missile was a meteor or earthquake. There's no missile. There's no missile. It's an earthquake. It's okay, my friend. This is missile. This is earthquake. Hey. So that's what they're saying there. They're saying that, like the Saudi Arabia regime has gone into Yemen and killed over 11,400 people. Now that's not soldiers, not just soldiers, that's women and children, and that's like, I'm sorry, my nose was itching. That's like, if you know anything about Islamic culture, when they go to war with something, they are not supposed to kill women, children, or the elderly, the sick. They are supposed to leave them alone. Yeah. Okay. So Saudi Arabia intervened militarily in the Yemen conflict in 2015, leading to a coalition of almost 10 Middle Eastern countries. In October of 2016, an Yemen activist warned that Raha was the next target for Yemen's missile attack. And why was it the next target? It was as a retaliation for the Saudi-American dire aggression, bloody massacres, sieges posted on the Yemen people, which have caused humanitarian crisis on large scale, and international community large humanitarian crisis on a large scale. And admittedly, the international community and the UN have been silent. So, coming from our responsibility position, which is committed to the noble people's choice, this is somebody's quoted here, this is a quote, from the Yemen military force. So, coming from our responsible position, which is committed to this noble people's choice of repealing and staving off this aggression without holding back from deep beliefs in the legitimacy of the retaliation and the sanctity of the principle of self-defense and using all available. Okay, so what he's saying here is that there's a self-defense because the Saudis had come in and attacked them. So, okay, really, what's the big deal? What's the big deal, Crustation? I mean, I don't live in Yemen. I don't live in Saudi Arabia. How does this affect me? Well, when you have a tree and one limb of the tree is rotten, it can affect the whole tree. And we are a global community, and one little thing can affect us as a whole. You gotta be careful. So what do we need to do? First of all, we need to be more educated. I didn't even know that Yemen and Saudi were at war with each other. I didn't know that, or if I did, I forgot. So be more educated about what's going on in the world around you. Look at, you know, different countries and say, hey, this is going on, this is going on. And I know we have a lot going on in our, I know we have a lot going on in our country right now with President Trump and things he's doing and all of that. But, you know, the domino effect. We have to keep our eye on the world as a whole too. Be more involved. I mean, right now, this is what I can do is make a video about it. Maybe you can make a video about it. Maybe you're able to do something else, you know. I don't know. But be more involved. Think about what you can do to help, not just Yemen, not just Saudi Arabia, not just a situation, but any kind of situation where people are being oppressed. What can you do to help? Can you get the word out? Can you say, hey, listen, I don't have money, but I can, I have a smartphone and I can make a video, or I can say I can contact my officials, or I can do whatever, you know. Be more involved, however that works. And from a spiritual level, okay, I'm not trying to spiritualize everything, but, you know, from a spiritual level, we know if you're a believer, if you're a Christian, you look at the Bible and you know we are getting close to the end. And that doesn't mean like the world's going to end. It's going to end as we know it. And if you're Muslim, you know that the world's going to end. You have a perspective there on how it's going to end. You know, all different beliefs have a way that the world's going to end. And we see that these different players, different countries are getting involved, and different countries are having a part to play in it. So, as a Christian, I say, so come, Lord Jesus. Thanks for watching, guys. I catch you in the next one. Beep.